Back in 2012, a group of bizarre accounts with a bunch of letters and numbers in their username would comment on random videos, mostly those that were SpongeBob related. It was the same copy-pasted comment, and it went something along the lines of this. Hello, please go onto this website. It has very fun games for all ages. It's very fun, especially if you are a SpongeBob fan. There would be a website attached beneath the comments text. Most people dismissed it as a bot, but people, most of whom being young kids who didn't know any better, who visited the website linked in the comment were not ready for what they were about to discover. The website's name in question was SpongeBobGames.net. The layout of the site wasn't exactly the best, according to the people who visited it. It was a white background with a yellow gradient border above it. Above the border, it had the name of the site in the SpongeBob font, and next to it were various SpongeBob PNGs. As the name of the site implied, it was a site dedicated to SpongeBob games. Some of them official, others were bootleg. However, there was many disturbing games on the website that weren't too difficult to find. Due to the sheer amount of them, only 4 of them will be described, and they are SpongeBob Leg Injury, SpongeBob Stomach Surgery, Patrick Loves Eating, and SpongeBob Losing Pet. The descriptions of each game won't be heavily detailed, due to the messed up nature of them. The information has come from people who remember playing the games. Here is a brief description of the content within each game. The identities of those providing the descriptions of each game have been hidden to respect their privacy. SpongeBob Leg Injury. It was a game where you had to heal SpongeBob's broken leg after an injury. The visuals are what made the game disturbing. SpongeBob was drawn in a grotesque and detailed style, and there was multiple cuts, bruises and scabs on his leg. It was absolutely graphic and disgusting for a kid's game. I remember having nightmares about the game afterwards. SpongeBob Stomach Surgery. In this game, SpongeBob had gotten sick from something. The game never explicitly states what he got sick from, and you have to perform surgery on him. You basically had to put SpongeBob under anesthesia and then operate on him. And for some reason, you had to inject SpongeBob after you were done with the operation. Many of these weird bootleg games had this weird obsession with medical procedures, and I just don't understand it at all. Patrick Loves Eating. It was a game featuring Patrick, however he was much larger. You had to give him food that was on a conveyor belt, and if any disgusting or rotten food appeared on said conveyor belt, you had to press the space bar to smack them away. The game was pretty hard, but I did manage to beat it one time. And it wasn't all too pleasant. The game completion screen showed a grave, with Patrick's name on it, implying that he ate so much to the point of, well, death. It was kinda funny, but also messed up at the same time. SpongeBob Losing Pet. This game was genuinely upsetting to me. Basically, SpongeBob's pet snail, Gary, was extremely sick, and you had to help in the process of putting him down. The ending screen showed SpongeBob crying in the veterinarian's office. Tears were streaming down his cheeks. Above him was text that read, "Congrats, you completed the game." The happy message heavily conflicted with the depressing image below, and the whole thing was just messed up. I mean, who in their right mind would make a game about having to put down SpongeBob's beloved pet? I hope whoever made this game, and all of the other fucked up games on that godforsaken website, never faces the light of day. The website was shut down a few years later in 2017 for unknown reasons. To this day, no one knows who created SpongeBobGames.net, but it's probably for the best if we don't. The answer might be worse than the question itself.